Man, don't you know no good.
And as good as I feel my offense has been, they're still fucking not.
Bed.
21st.
Bed. Yeah, my explosive offense is like 16th right now, 15th. We're not looking too good. 18th. We're not looking too hot.
Yeah, you're 2 ahead of me on your offense. But you haven't played your game yet this week either.
Did we make the playoffs? Are we making the playoffs right now? I didn't even notice it was week 13. Ah, we're still in the playoffs.
Playoff discussions. Playoffs? Playoffs. We talking about playoffs? Playoffs. Playoffs.
I like the playoffs this year.
Oh. Holy shit, I'm in them.
Mike's in the playoffs. Let's go, Mike. Jimbo's in the, Hoodie's in the playoffs. Called that.
Start off by saying this. Do not blame that game on the defense, okay? I don't care who you play. Whether it's a high school team, a junior college team, a college team, much less an NFL team. When you turn the ball over 5 times, 4 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown, 3 others in field position to set up touchdowns, you ain't gonna beat anybody I just talked about. Anybody.
And then I got...
Alright?
Or I got the
and
Chargers.
That was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion.
Then Jimbo. Then
game.
Paul.
We gave it away by doing
then I got
the
Niners. And then I...
Ballin'!
In my opinion, that sucked. You know? You can't turn the ball over 5 times like that. Holy crap. I don't know who the hell we think we are when we do something like that. Unbelievable.
I'll be right back.
5 turnovers.
I'm talking about 5 of them things. Niggas sitting there cover 3 all game long, cover 4 all game long. You keep throwing all picks to that shit.
To perform like that.
5 turnovers.
What's that?
Man in the building.
We'll talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
I just hope we can win a game.
Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game? You talking about playoffs? Playoffs? Man, we just want to win another game, coach. Not talking about, we just want to win another game. You know about the playoffs right now, but I know we are worrying about, though. Not talking about you got better win a playoff, but before we can do that, we jump into the jumper twos, and we already locked and loaded. You already know what it's talking about. Playoff discussions. Playoffs! Yes, sir. Week 13, the playoff tree pops up. We see who's in the race. 14 strong. With 14 getting in. That's all we want to know, right? We talk that discussion. We talk that talk. Who the fuck's in the offs right now, man? Who has the playoff picture tree? We do have somebody that's locked in the playoffs right now. And if you look on the screen right now, you see that number 4, the Bears, have a Y next to their name. That means their division is absolutely won right now. It ain't hard to win it when you the only one in it. Active, nothing much. Alright, so as you know, man, Game of Thrones top rankings right now. Top 10. Ravens are at number 1 right now. 11-1 on a 2-game winning streak. The number 2 team is the Cardinals. Don't know how they not number 1. They actually beat us. They on a 10-game winning streak right now. Cardinals 10-1. Did you see that running back hits Israel go to an X Factor?
Yeah.
Anybody else see him get the breakout message?
I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch the game or see it. I just heard about it afterwards on headset.
You seen the stats? That guy went off. For a rookie, he's having an outstanding career right now to begin and start of his career. He had a 200-yard game on the ground performance and 100 yards in the air as a receiver in one game. So he gave us about a total of 350 total yards offensively against those mighty Jaguars, man, to be breaking out to an X factor. That's special coming down the stretch. Week 13, your guy turns into an X factor. Another weapon to have in the playoffs. Playoffs! Playoffs. 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 Number 3 on this list is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 10-1 right now, 3. Looking like they want to win the division. I don't know who's winning the NFC right now. But the Bears are 9-2, and they have clinched with a Y next to their name right now. 9-2, they dominated their division. They are in it to win it right now. At 5 are the Broncos at 9-3 on a 3-game winning streak. Big time win against the Patriots last night. Jaguars are 8-3, dropped the game against the Cardinals. They lost to a top 10 team. They dropped to 6 at 8-3 right now. The Chargers lost last night as well to the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. They're 8-3. Martin Johnson, the cornerback, stepped up, man. They said they needed to find a replacement for Sean Wade, and they found it. 11 INTs on the year, 11 pass deflections on the year. The hot football team at 8-3, 2-game winning streak, and they got the team right underneath them in the top 10. The Giants 8-3. Those two match up tonight. Big time players make big time plays in big time moments, and your number 10 team at 8-4 on 1-game losing streak are the Patriots right now. So we look at the AFC as follows right now. Ravens, Broncos are the 2 seed, Jaguars are the 3 seed, Chargers can't be the 4 seed with the Broncos being the 2nd seed, so that drops the Chargers to the 5th seed. Patriots are the 4th seed, Bills are the 6th seed, Colts are in the playoffs at this point right now at 8-4 on a 4-game winning streak. They are the 7th seed. That's the AFC picture at this point right now in week 13. Although we got 5 games left, we shall see how things go. I'm going to talk about those 7 teams that are in right now and what their schedules look like going down the stretch. How things can change really fast for every last one of those teams over there. NFC, as you can see, the Cardinals are the 1st seed right now with the Bucks climbing up their ass. No homo. They right behind them, like, make a mistake if you want to. They 10-1 right now. The Bears won their division easily, and now you're going to look at the best division of football round off the next round offs right now. So again, you got the Cardinals, Bucks, and Bears. Cardinals will get the first round bye at this point. Bucks will be the 2 seed. Bears will be the 3 seed. Football team will be the 4th seed right now with the Giants at 5, Cowboys at 6, Saints at 7, with the Eagles right behind them right now with a game against the Chargers that I thought I would see played tonight. I don't think they plan tonight, though. 49ers are still looking for a playoff push, too. So as you can see right now, you go back up to the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the Eagles and Niners are looking on the outside looking in. And those Panthers are sneaking up at the same time, with a 2-game catch up. They need to win 2 games. They 2 games behind and the next 2 teams, the 7 seeds right now. So we'll figure it out right now, see who's what, how, when, where, and what they going to do right now. I'm coming out of this. We go right to the playoff tree, and we see what it looks like from the playoff standpoints of who's what. 14 get in. 14 strong get in. Again, you got your 1 seed Cardinals, 1 seed in the AFC, Baltimore, as of right now. Remember that. So if the playoffs did start today, the Bucks will have to face the 49ers. Tampa Bay will be hosting the game, and the California 49er Gold Rush 49ers will travel to Tampa Bay for a game in Tampa Bay. The number 3 and 6 seed will be the Cowboys. Will be on their way to Chicago on Soldier Field to take on, bad weather Chicago, bad city Chicago, demon time. You know what I'm talking about? But they will travel to Soldier Field and take on the Chicago Bears. And then the 4th and 5th seed, their matchups are most likely going to change after today's game. But the Washington football team will have to meet up with the Giants for the 3rd time this season if this was the matchup. Oh my God, who wants this matchup? I would like to see it in the playoffs. Why not?
Front door.
You heard it? Take the front door in, not the back door. No homo shit. My boy Nano got a date tonight and shit. He ain't worrying about nothing but that date.
Yo.
Oh my God.
What's up?
I don't know.
It's good. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Oh, your date tomorrow? So you already got your hair. You already got your hair cut, your beard shaped up, your bald head, getting all that done tomorrow.
Yeah,
So tell us a little bit about this date, man. How you meet the girl?
She plays on my soccer team.
Oh, athlete. Oh, this the girl that scored more points than the rest of y'all, right?
Yeah.
Okay. True. So you taking on the girl on the date that's the best athlete on y'all soccer team and shit. Boys and girls, co-ed soccer team. The chick is the better player on the team, and he's taking her out. Now, how many goals she got this year?
12.
How much of y'all date y'all gonna talk about soccer?
I don't know. We'll see. Probably not a lot. Just looking to get to know her. That's about it. See what's up.
Alright, so what made you kick it with her? Like, she been on your team all year, or what made it be a thing now? Where you like, fuck it, I want to see if I can date her?
I had to work up to it, you know. Like, I always thought she was cute and shit. So I just ended up just messaging her, getting her number finally, and then just messaging her and saying what's up. Like, I'm interested in you, basically.
Yeah. And her response was, we can go out on a date.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's your do's and don'ts on this date? Hold on, we're going to stop right here before you walk by. I got you right now. We're going to get you some G right now. Mama Dukes. Nano is going on a date for the first time in a few months, a few years. Nano. Shit, who the hell is that? Nano. On my football podcast. Hold up, don't go nowhere. He going on a date for the first time. He taking some dude out named motherfucking Breast Boothful. I'm playing. He taking a female out on a date. Now they on this. You gonna say what? Whatever floats your boat. Oh shit. So they on the same soccer team. He's taking her out for the first time tonight. What's his do's and don'ts on his first date with her?
Don't try to fuck her.
That's the number one do?
Number one do.
Don't try hit it.
Nope. Definitely not on the first date. He gonna lose out getting some pussy for life for her.
So don't rush trying to get some ass, and you better get some ass later.
Hell no. Play that shit up and make it look like she the one that wanted.
So what do he do on his first date?
Just be nice. Don't be an ass. Keep your dick soft.
Don't be an ass.
Keep your dick soft.
Oh man.
I'll tell that bitch, put your pants down.
Get out of here.
Get ready to chop that thing right off.
Alright, so where you taking her at, Nano?
We going to a restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, enjoy your date, you know what I mean? Do all the right shit you need to do, man. You interested in her, man, make sure she's interested in you by the end of the night. I'm talking about?
Yes,
alright, so with that being said, we back to the playoff pictures right now. I don't think he got any time to run. I hope he is on the date. Super Bowl champ gonna be unfocused in the playoffs right now. He ain't gonna be running about no football. Oh Lord. Alright, but when you look over here, again, the Ravens are the number one seed right now. The schedule is kind of crazy going down the stretch. The Broncos are 2. They will be faced off with the Colts. If Mike, come on, man, let's all root for Mike. Irish Mike Tillman, let's root for him, man. He's in the playoff. He's in the playoff picture right now. Can we keep him there? He got 4 games left, 5 games left. Can we keep that man where he's at right now? The Jaguars are the number 3 seed. They'll be facing the Bills right now at the number 6 seed. So Hoodie and 1 season turnaround got his team in the playoff spot. Right now they're in the 6th seed. So they're in a comfortable situation to be able to remain in this playoffs no matter what. And then you got the number 4 seed versus number 5, the rematch from last year. The Chargers were knocked out in the divisional round by the Patriots. And at this point right now they'll face off in the wild card round for the rematch last year. Regular season doesn't matter. If you lost to a team in the playoffs, they knocked you out the playoffs. The only way to get back is to get them in the playoffs, and the Chargers have an opportunity for that, 4 versus 5 seed right now. So now let's take a dive into the teams that are in the playoffs right now. First, we're going to talk about the 7 seed teams and take a look at these 49ers and what they're doing, and these Colts and what they're doing as a team right now. Let's go to league, we'll go to stats and awards, and we're going to sit here and talk about what they're doing. Let's go to the awards and see how many 49ers are on this yearly award list right now. In your top 10 MVP race. Alright, I'm just looking for 49ers. I will yell out who's who. Lamar Jackson at 1. Hitch Israel's at 2. Josh Allen's at 3. Ronald Jones is at 4. Chris Poole, the wide receiver for the Bills, is at 5. Bryce Moss, man, the best weapon in the league, is at 6. J.K. Dobbins at 7. Joey Cummins, the big-time running back for the Cowboys, are at 8. ETN, 9. And Damon Rice is 10. So we don't see NFC or AFC Patriots or 49ers. I do think we saw 49ers. I mean, Colts. I'm sorry. We didn't see a Colts or 49ers in the MVP race, which is fine. That doesn't mean anything. Now, when you go to Offensive Player of the Year, let's talk about the Colts and see if they got any guys in this war right now. Mom, get away from me. Leave me the hell alone. All that stuff over here will be moved before I'm moving. You haven't sat the fuck down since...
You need my bubs?
Nope.
Good night, motherfucker.
Damn!
Damn.
Let's see where I get it from. Good night, motherfucker. Alright, good night then, lady. Alright, so in the Offensive Player of the Year awards, there's not a quote here. Huh?
You put the bulbs out?
Yeah, the lights work? Yeah, I didn't put them in because the ones already work. Yep. Alright. Alright, so NFC, can we find a 49er? Yes, we do. We got the kid we call Baby Bush. Baby Reggie Bush, Tim Hamlin, is number 7 on the Offensive Player of the Year award race right now. So we do got a 49er there, man. And the reason why I'm correlating this to their playoff run, because big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. Those guys are up here for the race. That's the reason why they're winning and having success. So right now we do, in the NFC, the 49ers do have the 7th seed, 7th spot locked down on Offensive Player of the Year. How about Defensive Player of the Year right now? Do they got anybody up here for defense? At 3, they got a cornerback, Ambry Thomas, who's really making a name for himself as corners. What I will say about the 49ers is they got a few guys on that team that's making names in this league right now, and these guys are playing extraordinary football. Ambry has been doing it for a few seasons now. Slow start to his career, and then he just took off. And that takeoff, he's been, one of those corners that I'm in my podcast show. Please,
My things I can charge this here up.
right here. You gotta charge it again. You ain't even use it yet.
Did you charge it?
Yeah.
How do I know it's charged?
Let me see. It's already charged. It say 99% right there. Turn it up to 20.
Yeah, I know how to do it.
All right. Alright, so again, I said these boys are playing extraordinary football right now. It's starting to correlate, man. They got it from every side of the defense. They're starting to get players to step up in certain situations. Now they got a pass rusher who's balling this year. He's been balling so much that I've been saying he's becoming a premier pass rusher in this league. And it also made Nick Bosa, start to turn it up in his career right now, man, because he was quiet through the first 3 seasons. But now Nick Bosa has a teammate on the same side of the ball as him on the other side of the line of scrimmage that's doing, big things, which is allowing him to get one-on-one, and he's dominating as well. But Ambry Thomas on the back end at the cornerback position is balling out. So again, he's number 3 on this list. Do we see another 49 on this list of Defensive Player of the Year? No. How about the AFC? And let's see what Mike got going on with these Colts right now. Are we going to see any Colts in this top 10? No. Not Defensive Player of the Year, but when we